Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sleepy Jazz, and today I'm continuing to talk about the truth because I actually forgot some things in my last video, and these are some honorable mentions I actually want to come on here and say, because honestly everything just gets crazier. And again, to warn you all, if you're not into more sensitive topics such as abuse, suicide, etc., please click off of this video, because I will be bringing more stuff up about my mom, and then we'll be moving on to more stuff that other people have done to me. So yay, let's get right into it. So the situations I'm going to be talking about now actually kind of point more to my, I guess you could say, diet and the way that I eat. But this might not be going the direction you guys think. Oh, why is this not working? Because instead of being starved, which I guess being starved would be a lot worse than this in technicality, but instead of being starved, I was actually forced fed a lot as a child and as a teenager, and pretty much almost all of my life until I got older and finally they just stopped doing it. But pretty much what would happen is I don't eat a lot in one sitting. I do eat small portions throughout the day, and I still eat a normal amount, and I've actually gotten better at eating bigger portions in one sitting rather than snacking throughout the day, because that does nothing to help me gain weight. Oh yeah, and honorable mention, I should say, I have a high metabolism, so obviously I'm very underweight. I am like 93 pounds, sometimes 95 on a good day, but that's some very important information to keep in mind. However, for some reason, my family accepted this and also didn't at the same time, so my granny and my mom both would try to force me to eat more than what I really could during dinner, during lunch, or during breakfast. And sometimes I just like wasn't that hungry, because I used to be a person that just like would not eat breakfast, did not want to eat breakfast at all. Sometimes I would just eat a little snack or something for breakfast, you know, just something small, nothing big. But sometimes, on a rare occasion, that wasn't even an NPC. Anyway, on a rare occasion, they would cook breakfast, like a big breakfast, bacon, sausage, eggs, grits, gravy, biscuits. I think I already said biscuits, but they would cook a big breakfast, and I would eat my bacon and my eggs, and I would not eat the biscuits or the gravy or the grits or anything any other of the 5 million things they would cook at once. And this would very much deeply upset them, and to a point where sometimes they would pick up my fork, stab my food, just like how I felt stabbed in the heart when I was being body shamed at the ripe age of 6. And I put the fork to my mouth, and I mean literally almost all the way in my mouth. I literally would like try to sit back, and they would not let me just sit back. They would literally keep it until like the spoon or the fork was like touching my lips. I can literally still feel the exact feeling from specific instances of where like food and like a cold or a hot spoon or fork was just touching my lips and just rubbing up against it, forcing its way into my mouth. I didn't like that. That is very assaulty, and yeah, it doesn't feel good, you know, because sometimes like I'll just be like minding my own business and I'll just like feel that tingling feeling I felt, and it's horrible. So, and to any parents, if you're watching this, if your kid's not hungry, they're most likely just not hungry. Just keep the food stored away until they're ready to eat, and then when they're ready to eat, they'll tell you or they'll heat it up themselves. Don't force people to eat. That's not how you gain weight. Gaining weight isn't forcing yourself to eat when you're really full to a point where you're literally bloated and you've actually ate a little bit past when you're hungry, because that's also what I would do, because from eating smaller amounts of food, my stomach kind of shrunk up. So whenever I started eating bigger amounts, I slowly started kind of eating just a little tiny bit over from what I would normally eat in portion-wise and in one sitting. And that's actually what has helped me get to a point where I can eat more in one sitting, not forcing me to eat after I've already kind of ate over my limit, you know. And even though I don't eat a lot sometimes, it's like that doesn't mean start shoving food in my mouth and down my throat. It's not me being disobedient. It's me being full and me having a normal human bodily function called feeling full and not hungry. Even if I ate a small amount, I'm just not feeling hungry, and that's normal. It's normal to not feel hungry. Even after you've just ate some bacon and like eggs. But honestly, bacon and eggs were like enough for me in the morning. You know, I didn't need a full buffet, a full 5-course meal during breakfast and then lunch and dinner to gain weight. That's actually really unhealthy. But yeah, they would force me to eat. And I mean, they would actually literally like force silverware with food on it in my mouth. And I didn't like that. I really did not like that. And I had something else, but it's already slipped my mind already, and I'm very mad about that.
You should script your videos.
I know, but I'm speaking from my heart and my mind. I don't want to have a script.
That's what I do
I don't
too.
want to script me talking about a very horrible and traumatizing point of my life. I want to speak just what's on my mind. I mean, I probably could just, you know,
Well, it's more
write
like
it
bulletins of what you have on your mind.
I know, I'm saying
so you
I
don't
could
forget.
just write it down, but I want it to. I want the video to feel real, you know? Like,
Yeah, that
I
makes
don't.
sense. That's like how I do it.
So, like, even if I forget something, I forgot it. But, oh yeah, and another specific thing my mom has done that I remembered is I think I wanted to go stay the night at my granny's house, because I actually enjoyed doing that sometimes, despite everything. And she was very upset about this. And earlier, little me had made her a drawing, and she put it up on the fridge and was so proud of it until I wanted to go to Granny's house. And then she said no. I got upset. I asked why. And she said, I don't want to drive up there, blah, 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 whatever reason it was. And I said, by the way, my granny lives like 5 seconds away from me. We literally live on the same, I'm not even joking, the same land, the same property. We have both our houses on the exact same piece of land. It takes 5 seconds to drive to her house, by the way. I'm not even joking. Or maybe I was asking you to go to a friend's house, but again, it's just down the road. But anyway, and you know what she does? Because I was upset because I wanted to do something and she said no, so I got upset like a normal child. Instead of grounding me or doing anything a normal human being would do, she took the drawing that little me was so proud of. I put effort into it, even though it didn't really look like it at the time, but I put effort into it and did all that. And she took it off the fridge, ripped it right in front of my face as I'm sitting on a chair sobbing because I wanted to go to I'm pretty sure it was my granny's house. It had to be my granny's house. There's no way it wasn't. But yeah, she would just kind of get mad and just say and do very stupid, very unreasonable things like that. And I was just like, why? Like, why? Like, that's something that I made for you, and because that I made you mad because I'm throwing a fit, which is very valid to be mad at, but what's not valid is taking my painting or my drawing that I had made for you and just shredding it like it meant nothing to you. That worsened it, that made me more upset, reasonably so. And yeah, it was just a very specific moment that I remember that I hate because it's like, why did you do that to me? or to the painting that I put so much time and effort into. Because, you know, like, also when I was little, I was really into drawing and reading books and stuff like that. And yeah, doing that just, I don't know, just really upset me. And that's really not the way to, that's not what you do to your child when they're throwing a fit. You don't take something they made for you and then just trash it, rip it and trash it. It's a very strange thing too. But anyway, I think this is all I can remember. I just wanted to make a short video, a part 2 video. Also, I started a new job, so I might be a little tiny busy. Because on top of starting a new job, I am doing a side job, a side quest I like to call DoorDash, so I can make lots of money. So that way I can pay off the extreme amounts of debt I got into thanks to my mom as well. Hooray! But also, yeah, like part of the debt is my fault and my choice, but also, I wouldn't have to worry about my credit card if she didn't take my credit card and spend like $600 or $700 on it while I was still struggling with money. So I also continued to have to use my credit card for some things, and then I ended up paying $800 in debt, or almost $900 actually. Yeah, we're getting really close to $900. So I'm still trying to pay off my credit card, and I had to use it again here recently. And I paid it off again, so it went back down. I paid off the amount that I spent pretty much, so it did go back down to what it was at. Hopefully I can get all my debt paid off soon. And also my last video, I do want to say, is actually one of my longest watched videos. It hit my own little personal record of nearly 7 minutes of total watch time from you guys, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for hearing me out, and I want to say thank you guys for all the support on that last video, because talking about it has been really hard, and I'm glad that I can finally open up about my past and all of the issues I've had with you guys, because I'm not just doing this for myself, I'm doing this for other people who have been through the same things as me. This isn't me trying to go after my mom. I'm done with it. If anything ever continues and I do need to go after her, then I will, obviously, but this isn't really me trying to attack my mom. This is more of me trying to, I guess, expose her, and also just for me to get closure, and for other people who have had similar experiences to know that they are not alone, and they are not crazy, they are not insane. Nothing that happened to you was normal. Don't ever think that anything people have done that made you upset is normal, unless it is actually something kind of dumb. But I'm talking about this video wise, obviously, and my last video. But I think that's it for now, guys. I also just wanted to come on here and thank you guys too, because even as a small creator, that the support I got on the last video was overwhelming, and I was actually really surprised and happy to see the amount of watch time, or the length of watch time that was going on in that video. Because again, like, that's like my longest watched video right now on YouTube. And not even my most popular video was even watched that long. And of course, I don't know how accurate YouTube's analytics are, but to the people that watched that video, and of course stayed at the video to the very end, the people who found my channel from that video, the people who have been here even before that video, and to just all of you who have watched this video, thank you. And I hope you all are doing a lot better and are healing from anything that happened to you in the past. And that is all for now. Bye, guys. That's the wrong button.